Hey Virgo, welcome to your reading. My name is Shay and today's video is going to be your July 2020 reading. With that, I'm going to go ahead and hop in. You may be having a tough time with other people in July 2020. I feel like people aren't being as supportive as you need them to be. They may not be being as loving and caring as you would like them to be. I feel like there's just this lack of gentleness with people around you. They may not be saying the most kindest of things, or maybe just even before. Like, I feel like you're lacking a bit of self-confidence, and I feel like you may be looking for other people to validate you or to kind of pour back into you, and they're just not. Whether that's intentionally or not, you know, that's for you to decide and think about. But I just think that it's really having an effect on the way that you feel about yourself. It's really having an effect on the way you interact with other people, because you actually need more. You need more kindness than what you're getting. And in turn, I feel like that's making you feel very, very over-focused on material things. It's very, very over-focused on your relationships, over-focused on how like what you can get. Like, I feel like it's making you overthink about what you can get to fill the void, almost, is what I'm kind of picking up. Because you're tired of fighting. There may be some like jealousy coming at play. It may be some trying to knock you off your pedestal. It may be some kind of rudeness coming your way to a degree, and you're just kind of honestly over it and sick of it. Like, you just may be, so in a way you're kind of zoning into and like pushing and pulling into what you have and what you know, so that you can distract yourself. We also have the Daughter of Wands here. This card signifies rushing off to find a new identity, a new life after learning a hard lesson. And again, I think you're trying to not make a previous mistake. So maybe once upon a time you were one way and now you're trying to be a new way, and you don't want the past to kind of affect the present. So I feel like you may be going through that kind of transition of like, I don't want my life to be like how it used to be. So I'm gonna rush off and I'm gonna work super hard and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Like, I feel like you're almost escaping in a way in July 2020. And I see that same with Crone. You're kind of going to escape inside, so that you don't, I don't want to say you don't necessarily have to deal, but I feel like you're going to have to, in order to kind of sort everything out mentally, especially if you're struggling at all in your relationships with other people. I feel like you're going to have to go do that internal work and not look for as much validation from other people. And maybe that's where this escapism is coming from. You trying to validate, you know, how you've changed and what you've done and what you know, instead of just being able to be content with oneself and okay with the decisions that you're making. Okay, and then so we're gonna go ahead and pull some love cards for you to see what's going on. Okay, so there's really not anything. What does Virgo need to know about July 2020? Okay, so we got a couple cards here. We got Skater Girl, skating along, balance, outdoor date, letting things slide, adaptable, quickly, seamless. I think this applies in just overall, because I think you are going to have to let things slide. That really, really popped out for me. I feel like you might be skating along, you might just be going through the motions, but I really do think that you're going to have to learn what is worth your attention and what's in your control and what's not. And I think that's going to be a lot of what you're going to be thinking about internally. You also got shy. Some of you may be going out on a date, or someone who's too shy to ask you out. But I genuinely think that this is you. I think Crone is going to be a big one, because Crone is the Hermit in other decks. I think this is going to be a big thing, a big theme for you in July, is kind of being within, being shy, not really opening up, not really talking, because I think you're trying to sort things out in July and sleep on it. Let's see. Think before you speak. Get rest. Don't sabotage. Call it a day. Need a break. Sleep deprived. See, there we go. Sleep deprived. Need a break. Get rest. Call it a day. Don't sabotage. I think you're going to be kind of talking yourself through things so that you don't put your foot in your mouth. That's what I'm picking up. I feel like you're going to have to really just let stuff slide, because you don't want things to go south. And I think it's going to be for your benefit. I really do. I really do, Virgo. Okay, let's see if I can get you some advice cards. What does zodiac sign Virgo need to know about July 2020? What advice do you have for Virgo in July 2020? Technical difficulties, y'all. You got abundance mindset, and it is safe for you to receive. I think a lot of things are going to be, you're going to be really working on your mind in July 2020, Virgo. I think you're going to really have to think things through and think more positively and allow yourself to receive blessings. I think you may be holding yourself back by your negative thought patterns. I think people needing people's validation or needing people to be there in a certain capacity, or just like externally looking for things that you can get yourself, is really causing an issue for you in July. And I think you're going to be working on that and working positively towards that. So make sure you're always being, I'm not saying be unrealistically positive, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but don't think yourself into the ground. You know what I mean? Like into a point where it's like something happens to you and it could be positive or it could be neutral, but you take it and you like shake it up and bury it so that it becomes negative, you know, instead of just taking it for what it is. Some of you may be getting a new job in July, but see, I really don't think so. I think that a lot of you are going to change the way you view work. Now, some of you may be getting a promotion or something like that, but I feel like you're going to either start a new like business venture or a new creative project. Like I feel like there's something you're going to be working on that doesn't necessarily have to be work, like to make money work. I feel like some of you may be just working on something new, and that may be this change of employment or change of work, if that makes any sense. And then attracting, not chasing. I think this really, really applies. Attract the attention you want, attract the love you want, attract the community that you want, attract the jobs that you want, attract attract things. Don't try to grab them and get them and control them and make them sit down right next to you. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's your advice for the month of July. You're going to have to just really allow the abundance to come to you and not try to reach up and grab it and hold fast to it. Okay? But that's all I'm seeing for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with this video, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.